Have you ever wondered how to multiply a whole number by a decimal? Well, today we're going to talk about that. We're going to look at the number 24 times 3.2. With this number, 24 is a whole number, the 3 is a whole number, but our 2 here is part of a whole because it's after the decimal. It stands for 2 parts of 10. So what we are going to do then is we're going to see how to multiply these two numbers. With our decimal number, we are going to count how many times we have to move it to create it and to make it create a whole number. In this situation, we would move it only one place. Okay? So if I move it one time, I would get 32. Knowing that, I can use the box strategy for multiplication that we've talked about before. So I'd have 20 and 4 and 30 and 2. I'm going to multiply the 2 times the 3, so 2 times 3, which is going to give me 6, and I count how many zeros I have. In this box, I do the same thing. I'm going to multiply the 20 by 2. So 20 times 2, well, 2 times 2 is 4 with 1 0. Over here, I'm going to do 4 times 30. 4 times 3 is 12 with 1 0. And finally, I'm going to do 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. To get my final value for 24 times 32, I add up all the numbers inside the boxes. 600 plus 40 plus 120 plus 8. I'm going to get 8 in the ones column. In the tens column, it's 4 plus 2, which is 6. And in the hundreds column, it's 6 plus 1, which gives me 7. I now have a value of $768. Or 768, I guess. It doesn't have to be dollars. And I'm going to move those over here. This is my original, what I was looking for. This is how I did it. But we said instead of 768, we still have the number of times we moved the decimal. So we talked that in order to turn it into 32, we moved the decimal place once. Having moved it once before I did the multiplying, after I've done the multiplying, I have to move it back once. So my final answer, 76.8. The important thing to remember is that when you move the decimal, you always have to put it back when you have your final answer. With the box method, we're looking for an easy strategy to multiply easy numbers. If you have any questions or you prefer to do the lattice strategy or the algorithm strategy, that's fine. But do remember that the idea of moving the decimal is the same in all of those strategies. Let's practice.